Alright guys, it's Super Sunday, St. Patrick's Day. So St. Patrick's are obviously going to play on this day. They're going to take on Castle of Water on the road. I'm going to play as St. Patrick's. We're heavy underdogs in this one. So let's get it going. St. Patrick's haven't won yet. 0-4-1. They are not good. Let's just put it that way, not good. But who knows what can happen in this game. Castle of Water, the only team in the league who hasn't actually lost yet. But they have 3 ties and just 2 wins, so it's not like they're running the table. They're just not losing. So, but they're undefeated, 2-0-3. St. Patrick's 0-4-1. Let's get the Super Sunday going. They got the new St. Patrick's inspired kits there. Pretty good. Castle Water in their change strips, the yellow and baby blue. Very different for them, but I kind of like it. Castle Park is the place here in England. Let's see what we can do here at St. Patrick's. This Super Sunday, St. Patrick's edition. Maybe you have been having yourself a pint while you be watching this. Here we go. No changes for Castle Water. The usual lineup there, as you saw. St. Patrick's, a couple changes. Sophia Black-Dialia will come in, and James McCarthy in, kind of bring more into the midfield there. Buffon in net, going up against Nicholas Shea. So here we go, Castle Park. Let's get this one kicked off. I'm going to try and do 3 games for you guys today. Richard Jones. Next up will be the Peanut Butter Pirates taking on Haunting Evidence, so make sure you stick around for that one. Peanut Butter Pirates starting to surprise some people. Haunting Evidence playing really well so far this season. Here's Rooney. Kieran Clark on him. And there it is. Carlos Valdez will play it long. The stadium here, a little cold. Very nice weather for the game. Gibson in. Bodies flying all over the place here early on. More bodies flying. I mean, the ball's just pinging around. Bit of pinball out there right now. There's Matt Cullity. Castle Water very good on the ball. Rely on their width, their wide players to create for them. Chances for Rooney and Harry Kane. Very potent front line they have up there. There's Stones, who's now taken over the reins in the back. Danny Rose, Koopman. Matt Cullity now. So Castle Water just playing it around, very patient. St. Patrick's going to sit back a little bit here. They're just looking for anything that they can get right now. St. Patrick's did draw their last game against Spear and Shield, so they were able to get a point. They build off that. Still a long season. They're hoping that they can get a string of games going together. Matt Cullity. Here's Rooney in a little bit of space. Gibson goes right around Gibson, but then gives it away. It's Koke. Tough for us to keep the ball here. They like to play long balls over the top. John Peter Lewis. Yeah. In for Bastros just to give a little more balance in there. Oh, another player hitting the turf. Cullity. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Deflected, goes out to Cullity. Doesn't get the cross in. Chamberlain. He doesn't get it in. Dialia's there. Gonna spring Keane, but can't. The veteran Robbie Keane up there. Chamberlain. Great move there. Still Chamberlain. Cullity on the overlap. John Peter Lewis this time. Still can't get it away. Blocked away. Cleared. Oh. Dangerous over on that side so far. Chamberlain and Cullity. Here they come again. Cullity, this time intercepted. There we go, get some passes in there. Coleman Gibson. Again, St. Patrick's are obviously an Irish team, and Irish-based, I should say. And Castlewater, if I haven't mentioned, English team. Okay, here's McCarthy. Dialia, just looking for some help here. There's an overlap by McCarthy. Quality on him. Keane makes the run in the box. Can't bend it in there though. Played by Rose. Valdez overruns it. St. Patrick's might be in trouble here, but Valdez does well. The Colombian muscles out and wins the ball. And this is a poor giveaway, almost a giveaway. It's Kieran Clark. Long now, Koke. Stones rising up. Willie Santana, Brazilian. Stones. Castlewater possessing it well early on, as expected. St. Patrick's just sitting a little deep here, just, you know, waiting to counter. Dialia. Layoff there. Robbie Keane might be have business here. Crosses one. Coleman throws himself at it, but it was a poor effort. It's over everybody. One back by Koke. Now Gibson. McCarthy. Knocked away. This is a scrappy one so far here at Castle Park. Jones stepping up. Rooney wins it. Beating Kane. Gibson is there. Back for Nicholas Shea. Bit of a scrap fest early on here. Koke. And Lewis. McCarthy. Castlewater fans not liking this slow down from St. Patrick's. Dialia, a couple step overs, and she loses it. Horrible giveaway. Kane holds it up. Santana. Castlewater, no rush to get forward here. We're just kind of playing it back. Good challenge, Kieran Clark. Another giveaway. Rooney this time coming in there. And Rooney's had a good start to the season. Cullity calls for it, gets it. Matt Cullity. Bending one. Hazard. Still Hazard. Saved by Lachey. Koopman off the post. What a hit. St. Patrick's still alive. What a hit by Koopman there. Great save at the near post by Lachey to keep Hazard out. Locked away. I mean, it's still Castlewater with it. Valdez comes in. He's got to clear it. Keane win it. No, he can't win it. Here they come again. This is a big test for St. Patrick's on the road. Castlewater, well-oiled machine they have been many seasons now. Again, they missed the playoffs last season by a slight margin, surprisingly. Didn't have a bad record, but going to get back in there. Expected to get back in there. Valdez makes a meal of it. Rooney blocked away. Chamberlain. Near post. Kane can't hit it. Falling for Castlewater. 32 minutes in. It's still 0-0. St. Patrick's. I can't even get a hold of the ball here, guys. That one hit away and a safe grab from Nick Lachey. Oh, relieve some of this pressure here. Nick Lachey's been good in net. It's had to be. A lot in the attack for St. Patrick's with Keane, the lone striker, up top today. Usually paired off with Rondon this season, but they wanted a little more beef in the midfield for this game. Dialia. Keane lays it off. She loses it. Matt Cody's having a worldly game over there. And they'll build from the back again. Just want to watch these little pockets that Chamberlain Santana and the likes like to get in like that. Don't want them hitting one over the top to Rooney or Kane. Here's Kane dropping deep. He's rushed out of it. Danny Rose. Kane again. Going to get involved in the game. St. Patrick's would love to take this score to the halftime locker room on the road here. 11 dangerously, but there's still, reality is there's still 0-0. Over the top for Eden Hazard. It's got Rooney in the middle. Hazard goes right around Valdez. Jones goes in. That one slid in there, and it was coming. And who is it in the end? I think it might be Chamberlain with the goal. It is. It's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Slides it in. An easy finish for him. Couldn't get it out. Chamberlain has his second goal of the season. I believe that's from Hazard. Thumbs up from Buffon. Couldn't get it from Hazard. Rooney let it go smartly. Eden Hazard now has 3 assists early on in the season, so Hazard had struggled all last season. He's coming in this season needing to do well to even keep his place in the team, and he has shown up so far this season. He's got a goal and now 3 assists. And St. Castlewater might be looking good to stay undefeated here. Some very little going forward from St. Patrick's, but here's an opportunity perhaps. On Peter Lewis, punched away by Buffon. Clark right through Rooney. He's going to get booked, I think. He is. Captain's in the book. Strong challenge on the Englishman. Look at that. Right through him. St. Patrick's important for them to keep this game 1-0. So they can stay in this game. St. Patrick's don't have a history of being a very good team, to be honest, guys. I don't even remember what season they came in. They haven't been in the league since the beginning. They were an added team, much like most of the teams in this league are. But they've made the playoffs once or twice, maybe. They've never. I don't think they've ever won a playoff round, to be honest. And they're struggling here, and it's 1-0 at the half. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain with the goal. Let's see if there's anything I want to change yet. I mean, I can't get Keane involved. I might bring in somebody with a little more mobility up there. Yeah, it's you know, they have some decent options on the bench, but not like ones that are really going to scare you too much. Narsing's on there. Got Adair. Rondon. Astros is on the bench as well if they choose. Yeah. Stones away. There's Kane. Win by Gibson. They win it, Chamberlain. Had a great half over there. Here goes Matt Cullity again. Gotta watch these runs. Matt Cullity. He just waltzed right in. Took a Sunday stroll. Ran in the box and let one fly, but it was right at Lachey. There's McCarthy. I don't usually play as St. Patrick's, guys, so it's kind of fun to play as them. Figured I'd be an underdog here. I like playing as underdogs sometimes. It's fun. Kathy. Santana. Coleman. Wait till we get to... The transfer window closes after 12 games have been played by every team, so almost halfway to the transfer window here. Coleman trying to get around Chamberlain. He can't. Chamberlain doing everything. Hazard. Hazard. Kane. Jones sticking right on him. Good defending from Jones. Now Rooney allowed to turn. Hazard in space. Too much space, if you ask me. Rooney, nope. Richard Jones read that one really well. Great defending by the big fella. Okay. Need more from him. Everything's in the middle here. We need more width. St. Patrick's do like to attack through the middle, though, to be honest. Long passes. Koke. Bending one over there for Kane. Oh, I can't keep it in. Took a weird bounce off the grass. Spun out for a goal kick. Jones heads it down. Fast moving game. We're almost 60 minutes in. Castlewater will take this result all day. They've been a tough team to score on in recent seasons. That defense, and of course Buffon in net. Here's Koke. Seamus Coleman. There's no help over here. McCarthy. Jean-Peter Lewis. He's going to lose out if he kept going. This is good play from Lewis. Peter Lewis lets one rip. Keane. I couldn't settle it. Buffon saved the initial shot, and then right there I was trying to trap it in front of him and then hit it. One touch and then hit it, but bounced behind him. Usually you see better control than that from Robbie Keane. There's Danny Rose. Where's the goal going to come from St. Patrick's? Keane is the only one really scoring for this team so far this season. In fact, I think St. Patrick's have 3 goals this season in their first 5 games, and they've all been scored by Robbie Keane. So if it's not him, it's nobody right now. They need secondary scoring behind him. He's a veteran player. They got, can't just rely on him. They don't have a very great defensive team either, so they give up a lot of goals and you're not scoring them. It's a recipe for it. Record they have. There's Koke. Keane, better control this time. Can't get by Stones. Stones him. Keane trying to do all he can to win that ball back. Koopman pressured away. And Castlewater again. Set up shop here. St. Patrick's have to be a team that'll be looking to add pieces soon enough, if they can. Again, the worse your team does in this league, the less of a chance you have in keeping your good players, guys. It's the reality of it. Some of these players that are decent on St. Patrick's might move to another team. Like I believe Lewandowski played for this team for a season and they were bad, and he moved right to Dimension X. He's found a home. And even he could help this team in that moment. McCarthy in with a strong challenge. We play on? No, we don't. It's McCarthy going for stuff like that. What's the call going to be? It's going to be a yellow card. Booking. Actually should make some changes here. That'll be Keane. Someone else is going to have to score here. We're going to bring in let me try out Lambert. I don't know, like bring in Narsing. Bring in Tapia. Just to give a little something extra in the midfield, a little fresh legs. Tapia in, Narsing in, Ricky Lambert in. Keane hits the bench. If Lambert can get on the end of a cross or something. Okay, steals it. Lambert can't even collide and it couldn't hold the ball. It didn't pass it the way I wanted it to. Willie Santana dancing around. And Willie Coleman. Narsing, the Dutchman, to use that pace. Narsing loses out. Koke's there. Tapia, I think he's Peruvian, if I'm not mistaken. They signed him. I don't really know him. He looked like a decent player, so they signed him. It's so fun scouting players in PES, guys, especially players I don't know. To scout and look through the teams and try out players, especially when you do like your Master League or something. Always fun to scout unknowns and give them a run out there. It's Tapia. Tapioca pudding with the good little move there. Run by Narsing. Cut out by Cullity. Time is ticking. Glass of water and no rush here. Looking in around comfortably. Chamberlain now looks for Kane. Pulled out wide. Valdez comes over to meet and greet. Kane. Valdez just flung himself. Kane still going. Kane! I was looking to bend one to that far post. I could tell by the way he hit it. But he didn't really get enough bend or power on it. Comfortable in the end for Lachey. Tapia. Tapioca pudding. Koke. Cherry Koke. McCarthy loses out and he goes in. Another challenge. He's lucky to get away with that one. Could have been sent off. Tapia takes a hit and he keeps on trucking. Keeps on trucking. Coleman. Well, that was horrible. What was that? Danny Welbeck coming in, it looks like. So Danny Welbeck in, as well as Townsend in for Castle of Water. Some interesting changes there. Actually going to bring out Coleman and put in Aidan McGeady is going to come in as well. Another Irishman. Aidan McGeady. Pretty good player. Oh. He's pretty decent. Knock you up. Koopman. Also, Water will hold this ball for 8 more minutes if they can. St. Patrick's have got to get it back here. Come on. Townsend. Danny Welbeck just into the game. Goes around Jones. There's a terrible slide. He's cut out by the captain Clark. And here's Koke. He's got Narsing. Plays Narsing. Lambert through the middle. Can't do anything with it. Just ran too straight with it, really. That's like St. Patrick's offense in a nutshell right there. There's Townsend. Welbeck, a second would end it for sure. Jones up there. No way to win the ball. Bounces around. Narsing. Rooney coming back. Still Narsing. Lambert. Oh, almost returned it. Koke. Save Buffon. Didn't quite hit it as cleanly as he would like to. Still Buffon had to make a save. McCarthy. Come on, needs an overlap. Nobody over there. Tapia. Narsing. Narsing. Oh, couldn't quite get it down. Narsing's added the good energy that they needed. Can they steal something here at the end? Narsing. And that's just not a good cross. Not the quality they need now, this late in the game. Might be another loss for St. Patrick's. Their 5th loss in 6 games to start the season, which is not going to get you anywhere near the playoffs. Keep this up. Welbeck. And Townsend is actually offsides. Surprised. They don't actually call offsides a lot in this one because players do a pretty good job of staying onside. Inverts. Koke. Narsing was making the run. I think it got him the ball, could have whipped it in. Tapia trying to win it back. He does. And one more chance here. Narsing. Good fake there. Got Koke. Oh! At the death, they nearly tied up. I thought that was in. Unbelievable. It goes wide at the end. And the final score here. We're going to have another game coming up next, guys, but what a finish to this one. I really thought St. Patrick's tied it up there at the end on that header. Koke. It's great play from Narsing to get that cross in at all. We just not marked down who came in, guys. Townsend and Danny Welbeck. Tapioca pudding. Alright, guys. There were some bookings there. So Chamberlain gets the man of the match. He was very good. Castle of Water hold on, and they remain undefeated here early on in the season. Well, about a quarter of the way through the season. Kieran Clark was booked, and McCarthy was booked. Final score here from Castle Park, 1-0 Castle of Water over St. Patrick's. So St. Patrick's can't even win on their own holiday, so you know, what can you do? What can you do about that? They played decently though. Must be said, stuff that they can build off of. Let's go into the next match. Turn to team select. And as promised, guys, the Peanut Butter Pirates are coming up next. Let me just make sure I'm going to play. I will be playing as the Peanut Butter Pirates here. Haunting Evidence are the road team. Both teams off to pretty good starts this season. Haunting Evidence have only won once, but they have 2 draws as well. They're picking up some points. Playing pretty well on the defensive end. Peanut Butter Pirates coming off of what was a performance of a lifetime on the road against the OC, shutting them out, winning 2-0. Goals from Sterling and Royce. Remember, Kristen Stewart is out for this game, so we got to take her out. Let's get the uniforms all set too. Can we do purple? Orange? No, it's going to be blue, and then so Haunting Evidence will be in their blue. Peanut Butter Pirates are going to play in those red, white, and black. Gonna go to Treasure Island here. It's actually going to be not raining. Alright, so Kristen Stewart is out, which means who's going to start over there? Martin Kelly? Might have to be Kelly. Yeah, it's going to be a start for Kelly. Well, they could go with Bruglia too. She could play there. I think we'll give it to Kelly. We'll give Kelly the start. Foster in net. Let me just mark down the starters, guys, on my paper here. Sterling's growing ever so good for this team. Still need more goals from the forwards. Umut Bulut and Nick have only combined for 2 goals. Umut Bulut they expect more of, though. The youngster Nick is still just getting himself acquainted, really. But he does have a goal this season. Umut Bulut, just the 1 goal so far. They expect more from him, but they do have other options. Baca, Bender, if they so choose. So let's see. All right, who's gonna wear? Royce is gonna wear the captain's armband for you, Nick, today, because obviously he's been playing so good. He's earned it, and with Kristen Stewart out, they need somebody to wear it. So the captain's armband will go to Royce. Usual lineup for Haunting Evidence, as you can see there. No changes to anything that they've shown on stream so far. Same back four that's playing so well for the Pirates right now. Especially that last game, Hayden and McGuire were absolutely just perfection. It was perfection for them last game. Alright, we're at Treasure Island. Let's get it kicked off, guys. Another game here for you. Super Sunday. Peanut Butter Pirates. Haunting Evidence. Should be an interesting game here. Both teams that obviously would like to be in the playoffs. Peanut Butter Pirates, I think their team expects to be there with the talent they have now. They expect to at least be like the 8th, 7th, or 8th seed again, like they were last season. Can they rise above that, though? Can they win a round? A franchise that's never won a round. Haunting Evidence playing like very much like a team so far this season. They've been good. There's no offense for Haunting Evidence, really. So here we are. Treasure Island here. It's the one change for the Peanut Butter Pirates. Mark Kelly in there for the Kristen Stewart. Royce and Sterling on the sides playing so well. Nick and Bulut up front. Same as always for Haunting Evidence this season, for the most part. Yachi, Brianna playing very well. Nakamura in the midfield. Very creative. Steve Bender in there. And Ishmat Miran, who's playing very good. What a big signing he is. Earned away here. We're staying in England here for this one. Nick. Oh, trying to get on a good run early on. So the Pirates can come out here. They got to be full of energy, this Pirates team, coming off of a 2-0 win at the OC. Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't even get a look in that game. So this team's got to be riding high. It could be a trap game. They can't take Haunting Evidence lightly at all. They are a team. They've been tough to break down. Already getting stuck in. There's Bender. Akatani, 2 goals on the season. Bursted through. Big save from Ben Foster early on. It's a warning sign there. The Pirates, Kakatani. Rolls right in there. Really good save from Ben Foster. Keep it out. Bulut looking for Nick. Yachi's there. Nakamura. Bender. Get some tackles in there. Drinkwater goes in. Kakatani again. This time Sterling comes back. Wijnaldum. Here's Royce. And wearing the captain's armband today. And the suspended Kristen Stewart. Here he goes. Royce having an MVP-like season so far. Royce backheels it. I think he's really found his niche here with this team. Sterling, I think he has too. Loses out there though. Akatani. this team's in form right now, the Pirates. They are fun to play as, guys. They must be fun to watch too for you guys at home. Brianna McCarthy taken out. She's welcome to the game there by Felipe Luis. And the early booking. When Brianna's down, she has stayed down. Boom. They're waving on the trainers. She has been carted off to the side. So keep an eye on that. We hope that she's alright. Nagatomo. This is a good start by Haunting Evidence, though. There's Luis. Drink water. We'll play it over there. Some fans here. Pirates colors might be red and white and black today, but a lot of fans will be wearing green in the stands for St. Patrick's Day, those that celebrate. Drink water. Wijnaldum. Can't get it by Wijnaldum again. Sterling. Oh, he's actually offsides. Garcia Mendez will play it. Maguire. Kelly, we'll see how he gets on. This is an opportunity for him to get a look. He doesn't play many games since he's signed for this team. But he gets the start over there. Former Liverpool man. Here's Wijnaldum. Royce. Can't find Bullet. And Haunting Evidence. Do well. They look like a very organized team this season. There's something about them. They finished way down the table last season. Didn't play particularly awful. Couldn't score enough and had some bad losses. They're looking to build something now. And I don't know, so whatever they're doing this season, the new signings they've gotten, Kakatani and Brianna, Hector Bellerin, and Ishmet Miran, all in the starting lineup, have all been big contributors this season already, I would say. Players like Nagatomo, Nakamura, they've been here for a long time. Bellerin, Brianna, she's back in the game as we can see. She's good. Bender looking to get through, but there's Steve Hayden tracking it all the way. Sterling lays it off for Kelly. Can't find. They're just tough to get some of these passes off right now. Somebody makes the run. One is making the run. It's Nick. Oh. Play that ball over the top maybe and find Royce. And Royce or Nick or Sterling cutting in. Wijnaldum turns away from Nakamura. Doesn't want to chase him. Kelly in the overlap. Whipping it far post. Way too close to Oblak. Will catch it. Safe hands there from the keeper. They actually have a good keeper too. They've had their keeper troubles in recent seasons too. Haunting Evidence, but they look like they got their man in Oblak here. Sterling. Sterling. Can't get around Nagatomo. Wins it back. Garcia Mendez comes in. Just one after the other on defense helping out there. And Maguire. Gotta get back here. Katani. Nope. Steve Hayden. Again. It isn't Maguire, it's Hayden. I mean, if it's not Maguire, it's Hayden. And if it's not Hayden, it's Maguire, I should say. Those two have formed quite the partnership already. The veteran Hayden with the new signing, Harry Maguire. Look to be the real deal in there. Steve Hayden once the part of Xbox Soccer. It's a part of LFO Music. And it dipped in form in recent seasons, but he is back, folks. Steve Hayden is back in his top form, and it's great to see. a friend of mine, Steve Hayden. He's actually a really good friend of mine. So it's good to see him playing so well now. Again in this. Here's Brianna. Steve Bender. Just out there. Nick, early ball for Bullet. It was a great idea, but couldn't angle it. You can see the idea there from Nick. Once he hones all of his skills, along with his soccer smarts, is going to be very exciting on this team. Here's Elias Bellerin. Haunting evidence showing a lot of confidence here, knocking the ball around. Kakatani. Miyachi. Steve Hayden's there, and Kelly clears. Hayden got a foot in. Kelly did well to come in there and just clear it away. When they have those players running through there, Elias, does he shoot one? He does! It's well off the mark. The defensive midfielder does not score a lot of goals, but as you can tell there. Let's see if we can find the head of Umut Bulut here. And Foster's had to make one really good save. Bulut wins it. Wijnaldum. Great ball by Nick for Royce. Royce crossing one. Sterling again looking for the head, but he can't get on it. He's been a dangerous weapon on the far post, on the weak side, heading some crosses in. Come on, guys, close this down. We need help from the midfield. Drinkwater. Good tracking back by Danny Drinkwater. Kelly. Kelly does like to push forward. Here he is again. Can't do it. Steve Hayden in again. Look at this. Bullet. Nick. Oh! It's a sublime finish all the way from Greenville. What a goal. What a team goal. But that finish by Nick is world class. Guys, world class finish here. Look at this. Great turn from Bullet. I saw Nick in a little bit of space, figured to try and chip it in there one time. I mean, that's an incredible finish. Has this place on their feet here. It's gonna look at this one. It was great passing through the midfield there. Great stuff. Good one touch there. Good turn. Just a great team goal. And it all finished off by this. Look at this. Boom. Get a good look at it right there. Right by elbow. I mean, there's no chance the keeper can save that. Hit it so sweetly. It was sweet as a pie there. It's a werewolf finish, you might say. Nick has his second goal of the season. Nick A. And it's a beauty, guys. The whole thing was a beauty. The whole build-up, right to the finish. Fans watching the replays on their phones in the stands, I'm sure already. That's going to take... the league's going to take notice of that goal from Nick. Other clubs are going to see that and say, wow, well, we better not let him get on the end of a volley. The technique was perfect. Finish. What else can you say about that goal? It's a scrumptious one. It's a spicy meatball. Here's Drinkwater. Looking for Nick again. He's got to be flying now. Trying to turn. Couldn't quite catch up to it. Got to be careful though. Don't let them back in this one already. Luis again looking over the top. Nick making the run. An angled run. Wins it back. Skips around. Brilliant. Sterling. I think we might be seeing Nick's best game of his career so far right here, guys. Next to there. Royce! Oh my goodness. Royce got really excited and just, well, he didn't get over the ball. He got under it too much there. Nick says I could have hit that better. He already has hit one better. Only 2 shots so far for the Pirates, but 1 has gone in. Hunting evidence, not giving up a lot. Got one out of there. Flicked on beautifully by Nick. Bullet! Turns and fires it over the crossbar. Great flick by Nick, and he got taken out. Nick having a tremendous half. Oh boy. Newly track and field star. He's got to bring up his speed stats and his stamina. If I haven't already, I don't remember if I did. Miyachi. There's Nakamura, Miyachi. Nope, not through Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum. Very important part of this team and the way they work right now. A lot of little things. 1-0 at the half. Sterling, kind of quiet half for him. But Nick very much in the mix with the goal and other things. Or was Royce. No Christian Stewart, no problem so far. But it's just a narrow margin. Let's see if we want to make any changes here. Nothing yet, I don't think. There's a few changes I'm thinking about that we usually make with this team, so we'll keep it all as is for now. Luis has to be careful on the yellow. Miyachi. Kelly's done all right in his first start season. There's Kakatani, and there's Steve Hayden. Well, who's your man of the match so far? Is it Nick or is it Steve Hayden? It's got to be one of those two. They've both played so well. Here's Wijnaldum. Bullet. Nick. Turns. Great ball for Sterling. Crossing one. Towards Nick. Like a return there. Nick again creating for his teammates. It's over the top for Bender. Oh, block. Sorry. Foster's going to get there. Easy enough in the end. Bender's a tricky one in there. He'll play both sides of the ball. He can create. He can finish. He'll hustle all day. Got to watch his runs from the midfield. He's so dangerous. Felipe Luis. Royce. Lays it off. Just kept in. Again, this is good build up here. Bending one over there towards Nick. Oh. And it was a great team ball here. Rip Torn likes it. Kelly just got through. Nakatani. These options. Drinkwater doing everything he can. Brianna. Luis has got to be careful. And there's a call here. What's the call? It's a foul in there. I think it's right outside the box. This is Nakamura territory, though. Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, no, it's not Nakamura. It's Bender. And he bends one over the bar. Surprised Nakamura didn't take this. The veteran Japanese player, Nakamura, who is retired now in real life, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, but gotta be around 40 years old now. One of my favorites to watch was Shinsuke Nakamura. Terrific player. I got him in this PES, so I'm on this team. Royce. Good turn, Royce. Nakamura may be up there in age, but he can still dictate the game here, and he's still got that free kick. I'm very surprised he didn't take that. Bullet for Nick. Oh my goodness. settled it. The block came out. Just hammered it over the bar. Couldn't quite keep it down. Could have been 2-0 there. Again, it was Nick getting in. Wijnaldum. Kelly. Sterling. Needs help here. Nobody helping him. One back by Wijnaldum. Nick. Turns back. Couple moves there. Goes around Garcia Mendez. Has a hit. Nick showing us a little bit of everything from his repertoire today. Brilliant trap there. Can't keep it though. It's Bender. And guess who? It's Steve Hayden once again. The one and only Steve Hayden. Coming in there and winning the ball. Like a hound dog right on him. Like a bulldog. Good ball in there. There's a foul. Luis, he's got to be careful. He's got the yellow. Doesn't want to be sent off here. Hayden wins it again, this time in the air. The Bullet's done pretty well today. He's set up the goal. He's created another chance. He's held the ball up nicely. Ooh, bad giveaway by Kelly. One back. Felipe Luis. Drink water. Wijnaldum. Gonna run there from somebody. There it is. Royce going in, and Ishmet Miram cuts it out. Ishmet Miram's been I can't speak enough of how good of a signing he's been for this team. Brianna. And whip one in there, and Kelly comes across to get it away. Sterling now with space. To run the. Not going to catch him if he gets by. Yes, Sterling. Now whipping one. Wijnaldum knocks it down. Nakamura got that one away. We're going to make a change here. Make some changes. Sterling will come out for Bruglia, as usual. We're going to bring in Riyad Mahrez in there. Whit Bullet can come out for bring in the youngster Coleman. We'll do is move Nick up there, put Royce right behind him, and move Coleman out to the left. So another younger player, Coleman, coming in. Veteran Natalie Bruglia in. She's really, Natalie Bruglia coming off of an amazing season, and she's now a bench player. Towards Bruglia. Kelly. Ooh. Produces a few oohs from the crowd, but it goes wide. Elias. Bender. Yachi. Gamora. Still a narrow margin. Nakatani. Nakatani looking. Brianna. Yachi. Bender's in. Well, that was a wonderful goal. Wonderful passing there by Haunting Evidence. Tight passing. I couldn't get the ball. Couldn't win it there. Steve Bender's scored. That's from Miyachi. So Steve Bender gets his first goal of the season. And they've silenced this crowd after Nick's incredible strike. Sorry guys, just marking that down real quick. So Steve Bender scored. It was a great team goal. We've seen 2 great team goals in this game. And it's 1-1 in Haunting Evidence. Could they steal another point here on the road and continue to build on their season? Will we see a winner here from the Pirates? You have to think they're going to push here at home. Here's Luis. Nick. Is he on? He is. Trying to win it. Can't win it. Still battling for it. Drink water. Anybody's game now. Mahrez still trying to fit in, trying to find his role with this team, I think, Riyad Mahrez. He's coming off the bench, not ideal for him, but still looking for him to produce. He's just kind of like almost forgotten with this team since he's signed here this season. Nick for Mahrez. Royce. Should have just kept carrying it with Mahrez. Looking for Royce there. Royce would love to score with the armband on. Martin Kelly with a good interception there. Kakatani makes such smart runs in there. It's actually kind of tough to defend just because of his runs. Mahrez does well. Luis. Imbruglia flicks it. Royce. Imbruglia! Oh, it's a save from Oblak. It's a good save. There's a chance for the Australian. Natalie Imbruglia. Ali Zuin with the substitution. Imbriglia's cross blocked. Is there going to be a hero in this one? Mahrez turns. Bad giveaway there by Royce. Hasn't been Royce's best game, to be honest. He's done some good things, but he's now moved centrally behind Nick. In a role he can play as well. There's Kakatani. Again. Kakatani with the shot and punched away by Oblak. Corner kick coming up. I mean, keep calling him Oblak. Ben Foster blocks in the other net. Corner. Bender to take. Kakatani and goes wide. Okay, Haunting Evidence, all credit to them because they looked like I really didn't think they were going to be good at all this season. I thought Haunting Evidence were going to be one of the worst teams. But so far, this being the 6th game, a little more than a quarter of the way through the season for them, they've impressed me. The record's not amazing, but it's better than I thought it would be at this point. Mahrez. Pirates also having a pretty impressive record so far, only losing once in their first 5. Being in this one, Mahrez. Nick for Coleman. Oh! It's another wonderful team goal and another sublime finish. This time it's Kingsley Coleman. Nick with the assist. Coleman's first off the bench here. And is it a winner? What a finish. Boy, we've seen some good goals in this game. Mahrez was involved. Nick smartly just taps it to Coleman rather than trying to hit an off-balance shot. I was thinking about one-timing that shot right there with Nick, but I was like, it's probably going to be off-balance. I saw Coleman coming in. Figured I'd play him, and what a finish from Kingsley Coleman. No chance for a block. And yeah, Mahrez was the one that kind of started this with that little chip ball. Nick runs onto it, lays it off, and what a hit. I like the way you do that right there with that hit. My goodness. Daniel Radcliffe's on, so Harry Potter's checked into the game amongst all the commotion. Still some time left for Haunting Evidence to get something, but not much. Coleman, the unlikely hero, has scored. Elias Ooh, this is dangerous. Kakatani. There's Steve Hayden. So I give the player of the match right now to Nick. The goal and the assist. Definitely. Let's see what the game says though. Knowing PES, they'll probably give it to like, I don't know, Danny Drinkwater or Daniel Radcliffe for all we know. We just checked into the game. Royce, Nick. Back for Royce. He's behind him. Still Royce. Ah, I dribbled out of bounds. I thought I could take a lighter touch than that. It's point to the Pirates just finish this game off. Without their captain, they would be delighted with this result, even at home. The bench coming in and making an impact. This guy, Coleman. The youngster, Nick, having his best game of his career here already. His young career. There's a tackle. Pakatani. Now Elizu. Good tracking back by Natalie Imbruglia twice. Good work there. Imbruglia loses it though. Mahrez recovers. Into stoppage time we go. Royce. Mahrez, don't lose it. Yeah. Win it back, win it back. Somebody, anybody. Don't let him through. Elizu. Kakatani. Oh, there's Harry Maguire. His most important challenge of the day. Coleman. Oh, great ball to return it to him. It stays in. Coleman. He's not going to whip this in. He's going to waste some time. He draws the foul. That'll do. Release. Plays it to keep the clock ticking here. Coleman. This is smart here. This is smart. This is how you finish the game. Make sure you get this win. Blow that whistle. There it is. Another win for the Pirates. There's Kelly and Maguire looking like they're best friends or something. I don't know what that's. It's 2-1 here to the Pirates. Project Evidence played well though. I'll give them credit. They played well. It was a pretty even game in the end. And Wijnaldum gets the player of the game. I don't know how, but our player of the game is Nick. You're our player of the game, Nick. Thought he was the best player on the field. The Haunting Evidence brought in Elizu and Daniel Radcliffe. Elizu. Pirates brought in Coleman, Ruglia, and Mahrez. There we go. And that's it. And let me just mark down the cards now. That was a good match. Felipe Luis was booked. Kristen Stewart will be back next game. Well, Kelly filled in pretty well, I must say. That's a decent performance from Kelly to show that if they need him in there, he can do the job for the team. Alright, one more game coming up in the Super Sunday, guys. And it's going to be Independence taking on the Greenskeeper Ode. So 3 games for you today. Close games in this Super Sunday here, both 1-goal games. Alright, so Independence will be traveling to Japan to take on the Greenskeeper Ode. Let me just write down some stuff here. Independence coming in with a 1-1-3 record for 6 points. So they've only lost 1. Ode struggling, 1-3-1 with 4 points. Their offense has been really bad. How many goals have they scored? The Ode have only scored 3 goals in their first 5 games, so They're in danger. I mean, the Ode have made the playoffs every single season. They're one of the clubs that had, since season 1 too. Like this is an original team, the Ode. They've been in the playoffs since the league started. So they're a staple. Sometimes they're early days they were a top tier team. You know, one of the top 2, 3, 4 seeds. These days they're more of a 6, 7, 8 seed, but they still get in. And are always dangerous when they get there. They're a well-coached team by Marilyn Manson. So I'm going to play as the Ode. They're going to be at home against Independence. Landscape Escape. It's going to be a rainy day here. I'm going to finally play in the rain uniforms. Let's see. I quite like those green ones from the Ode. Then they have these black ones. Maybe we can do the green Independence with the red, white, and blue. These off gold and blue, and then the all red and white ones. Why don't we go with this one? We'll go with those. Let me just make sure there's no injuries or no suspensions, which there doesn't appear to be. No, there isn't. Okay, just making sure. I know there's been some. Bring him up. Usual for Independence. Independence getting great play from Craig Williams, who has rejuvenated his career here. After struggling a bit with LFO Music, not quite hitting his form. He's got 3 goals and 2 assists to begin his Independence career. Craig Williams, the former MVP with Adidas. Ode gonna wear these green kits. It is St. Patrick's Day after all, so let's get them in the all green. It's gonna be raining here in Japan. Won't stop the crowd from showing up. The Ode are like one of my favorite teams because they never get like a ton of superstar players. They have had them and they've developed some. They always seem to play well. They're always a good possession team. I always like playing as them. Independence I like a lot too, actually, to be truth. Independent. Both these teams have tasted glory with an OMC Cup. Independents have won 2 cups. The Ode have won 1. So 2 of the more successful clubs in league history right here, Independence and the Ode. The Ode won way back in season 3. They also made the season 2 cup but lost to Adidas. Independence have been to 4 cups. Independence have been to 4 cups. They've won 2 and lost 2, so they've been to 4 cups, this team. Haven't been since season 9 though, so it's been a bit. This being season 15. Been a bit of a rebuild, Independence, but they're still competing very well. Here's Hartley. Oh, we're gonna look to possess early here in the rain, and I don't want players like Chuck Norris, Craig Williams, Chris Souza getting on the ball here for them, so I want to try and hold it. Norris already bumps him off and wins it. Yanajaya loses out. Covered here. Souza. Lights are on here with the dim skies. Craig Williams. I want him letting one go. Good defending Hartnett. Norris wins it back. It's Independence early on. Putting the pressure on. Going to win it back again. Williams this time winning it now. That might have been game plan for Independence. Get in the faces of the Ode players and cause them to make mistakes here. The Ode are a veteran team though. Normally don't make a lot of mistakes. It's Quincy Promise. A challenge in there. It's Chuck Norris again. This time Kagawa. Hartnett. It's a battle early on here. You can see both teams competing for these challenges. Hartley. Promise. They like this player a lot here, Quincy Promise. The Dutch winger, kind of converted midfielder here. Williams. Souza. Another player with a really strong shot. Don't want him getting off chances at all. Kozawa going around Cavani. Yanajai. Neatly done here. Finally broken up and cleared. But Independence really dictating this game early on. Norris cannot get the ball right now. Gotta be careful not to leave too many spaces in there though. Peter seems to be really good at finding space like that. There's a goal. Finishing. They just always, if you give them time, they're going to find the space. And they're going to score. It's Taylor Twellman. Can still put him in the back of the net when you give him a chance. Twellman's second of the season. The Ode's problems continue here. Yanajai, like I thought I won it right there. That's the problem. You almost win it, and then I think the computer, they leave too many gaps in the back. Like the center backs get pulled out. Like Terry's way up here on the ball. Nobody tracks in. Tried to slide in there with Endo. Craig Williams, by the way, continues his hot start to the season with his 3rd assist. The Independents come here and get an early goal at Landscape Escape. Against a struggling O team. They need to get their act together quickly if they're going to get in the playoffs. Can't fall too far behind. We've already lost 3 games this season. It would be weird having the playoffs without this team in it. The Ode. Since season 1, there have been a few teams that have never missed the playoffs. One being the Ode, another one being Xbox Soccer in Group A, and then Adidas Group B. They've never missed it. Real Las Vegas missed the playoffs for the first time ever last season. Other teams like FC Plymouth have always been in the playoffs since they've been in the leagues. They didn't join the league till season 4, I think. I'm pretty sure they've made it every season. Independents have only missed the playoffs once, and that was their first season in existence. So that was understandable. Here's Twellman again. Saved. Cleared away. See us calling, pleading for help there on the defensive end. What is going on? You just evade your challenge so easily. Somehow it's a goal kick. I'll take it though. What is going on? Something needs to change here for the Ode before they go down by 2 goals here. I need to... Not holding the ball up top. Independents are just playing their game here. Horrible giveaway. But a great challenge by Terry to win it back. I had to get that right. Hartley. Here is Hartley. And his green kits looking good. Especially on St. Patrick's Day. Lenny James overran it. Wins it back. Endo. Josh Hartnett. Williams steps in. Craig Williams. quickly with dribble here. Pulls it back for Nathaniel Klein. Chuck Norris. Yanajai. Independence just calmly stroking it around here. We're giving it the Ode a taste of their own medicine here. Cavani trying to get up in the grill, but can't do it. Yanajai. Zawa. Jeff Cameron. Vilhena. Zawa. Independence. Just look at this. Finally we win it back. Space here in the middle. Kagawa. Hartley. Kagawa now. Bust through there. Surrounded. Somehow gets out of there. Quincy Promise. Souza in and wins the ball cleanly. Good challenge from Chris Souza. Michael Parkhurst now. Cameron. Oof. So both these teams very good in possession. Both these franchises really preach possession. Yod. Let's see what we can do here. Just gotta get some touches, get their confidence up here and get their game going, because this has been horrible 30 minutes for the Ode. This is more like it here. Dictating slower pace of the game. Brilliant, brilliant triangle passing there. Quincy Promise. Fans a little quiet here at Landscape Escape right now. They're fearing the worst here. If this is another defeat for the Ode, it's going to be Panic City. Hartley going in. Twellman. Now Williams. Got to get another one on him. Yoshida comes in. Souza picks up the pieces. Endo wins it well. Justin Hartley. Usually the driving force for this team. Hartley. Hartley. That was deflected, and Lloris with one of the easiest saves he'll ever have to make. See if we can pressure them up a little bit more. I think we're sitting too deep here, the Ode. We gotta get in their faces a little bit. Come on. Pressure them into mistakes, but they play out of it well. Look at that, right out of the... It's always these players that run right in between the center backs that I have trouble defending with in this game. These right around here, you know. I have to... The only way to stop it is to control one of the center backs and get him in the right possession. Because the computer will pull the center backs when they're controlling them. They'll pull them out way out of position in this game for some reason, in this PES. And it's hard to recover. The computer will spot it really easily and play the ball over the top or into that space. And that's how they get their goals a lot of the time. That's how they got the goal here. So if you can control one of those center backs, it makes a world of a difference to close down those gaps, like I just did with Terry. There's Kagawa. Sorry. Junji Kagawa. Looking for Cavani, but too much on it. Klein. Give it away to Kagawa. Try to get off the shot. A little hesitation right there. Lee James Chase. Good turn back by James to keep the ball. Oh, it's starting to come to life here. I'm starting to play more of their style. Smart passing. No, not trying to force things. Wear their opponents out. Ode used to get at you in their old days with the wings. You know, Duff. They had Beckham, Jason Andrews. Takahara was in his full prime. They were a very good offensive team, but they developed into a more defensive style team. Still like to play through the wings with Hartley, but don't have quite the prolific talent they used to have. The Ode were a great team back in the early days, guys, of this league. I used to love having their games. Big rival Xbox Soccer. Well, 1-0 at the half, and the Ode are going to have to show some urgency here. I don't see much from Promise. We're going to bring him out, actually. We'll bring in oh no. Adriano coming in too, just for some more of attack-minded left-sided player, a little more pace too. Got David Silva, we got Serge Gnabry on the bench. Okazaki, so some decent options on the bench for them. The Ode. Try and pull one back here. We're going to begin the second half here. Landscape escape, guys. And Ono, the Japanese winger, will come in. Adriano, the Brazilian veteran. Check in for Hartnett. There's Januzaj. Right off the kickoff. Finds Twellman. Terry steps into him. Januzaj again. Souza. Oh! The quick strike. Casillas made the good save. Yoshida went down to block it. It was dangerous. I think Yoshida going down there to block that may have thrown off Souza just enough so that Casillas could be in a better position to save that. So Adriano plays for, I believe he plays for Besiktas right now in real life. Ogawa. Looking for Cavani just over his head. Center forward position has been a real struggle for this team in recent seasons. Haven't been able to get goals from anyone consistently. Most of the Ode's goals come from the midfield. Kagawa, Hartley, and others. There's Ono. A little return pass there. Kagawa. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yes! Oh, what's this? Is it a penalty? Oh, but they called that. It's just outside the box. I mean, they couldn't be any closer here. I'm just going to take this. It's going to be Kagawa. I don't know if I can get this up and over the wall. Bent away from Lloris enough. It's Kagawa. Kagawa! Jumped up for it. It was going over the bar though all day. It wasn't a bad effort. It was a tough one to get up and over that close. I thought it might have been a penalty. Must have been just outside the box. Souza. Strong frame, tough to knock off the ball. Kagawa. Oh, great play there. Brilliant from Kagawa. That's brilliant. Finding Ono in the overlap. Hartley. Oh, what a header. But it was all Shinji Kagawa, guys. Kagawa doesn't get anything, and Oliver Queen with the arrow celebration, of course. Justin Hartley, who played Green Arrow in Smallville. It was all Kagawa. Hartley gets his second goal of the season. And that play by Kagawa there to get away from the two defenders, chip it over to Ono. Just superb. Great ball by Ono on the back post. Saw Hartley crashing. Ono picks up his first assist. The Ode level. Great start to the half for them. Come out with the urgency. Ono has already made a big difference. Kagawa's driving the team forward. Hartley with the finish. 1-1, game on here at the Landscape Escape. Cavani now. Kagawa. And again, it's a midfielder scoring, but they don't care. They'll take him right now. Ozawa. Januzaj. Lenny James taken out behind the play. Spread it out here. The O starting to play much better here. The O, they really are. Late in that first half now, into the second half. Just making smarter plays now. Look a little more confident on the ball. Independence look like they're starting to get worn out, chasing it around so much. Gawa very much involved in this game now. Look at that pass for Cavani, dipping it in there. This is just great. Gawa, oh, great turn. Can't get away from whoever that was. Williams was. Williams fouled. There's a bit of a soft call. Yoshida. James. Wait for the space to open up there. Fans into it now here in Japan. Which side can go on and win this. They need a win. That's going to be a booking probably. Oh, what's going on here? Norris is down. Endo comes away with it. We're going to do the sporting thing here and kick it out so Norris can get attended to. Endo's going to get booked. Captain. Look at this. Chuck Norris was down. Probably faking his injury because we all know Chuck Norris can't get injured. Norris is back in the game, so he's fine. Looking for Endo. Important thing for the Ode here is they can't afford to lose this game. If anything, hold on to the draw. They can't lose another one right now. They got to get results at this point now. Start building points. They're going to make a run at the playoffs. Independence. Wouldn't be too displeased with this, but having the lead, they would feel kind of hard done by. Here's Adriano. Hesitation with Klein does well to keep it in after winning it. Great play from Klein. Yanajai, the Belgian. Ozawa. Belhena. Belhena's been a great signing for this team. Yanajai. To that defensive shape again by the O. Don't let them. Williams getting a little bit of lag here, guys. I'm sorry. The first time on this. Terry. Oh, he's taken out by Twellman. Adriano. No. We got a lot of lags. There's going to be some jump in the video. Haven't missed anything though. Still 1-1 here. So far. No call. Let's see if I can fix this lag coming in. Let's take a look at this. Really coming in right now. Just trying to make sure it's going. I think it. Just trying to refresh the stream, see if maybe it's just the browser or something. Hopefully Guys will miss bits and pieces of this last game. I'm sorry for that. Nothing I can do. There have been a few people that have stopped in the stream though to watch. So thank you for that. That's been cool. Watch some live games. You guys can pretty much count on these Super Sundays every Sunday. So, fun with on the channel. There's Hartley. Go on there. All right, let's make some subs here. More subs. Cavani coming out. Let's bring in Kazaki. We'll bring out Lenny James for Gutierrez. Hartley can come out. We're bringing Serge Gnabry as well. It's going to bring in fresh legs all over the park there. Marilyn Manson going to the bench again. Cavani! Oh, great save, Lloris. Cavani hit that one well. From the subs, Okazaki and Kagawa to take. Where's Okazaki? Oh no, picks it up. Kagawa is offsides. Well, we see a winner here. 10 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. 1-1 here between two really good clubs. Ono. As well as Ono's been having a good game. Serge Gnabry cannot find his forward. He's it back with some brute force here. Gnabry, I think, is a Bayern Munich player now. Holman runs into Januzaj, still Holman. Gawa, Adriano. Return it, blocked by Vilhena. One back, the Ode trying to create another chance, nothing doing. Ball's pinging around all over the place again. Switched. Yo, just looking to craft one more good look here. Maybe win a set piece or something, a corner kick. Try and win this game. Get those 3 points, that would be oh so precious. That's a great ball. Okazaki calling for it was oh no, it's going to be a corner kick. They won themselves a corner. Right in there. Adriano, Okazaki. Blocked. Still life for oh no. Clips the far post, punched away by Lloris. Put it out. As far as Twelman, Gutierrez is there. Still the Ode have it. Adriano playing it in. Kagawa knocking it down, but only as far as oh no. Adriano! Oh, what a save. That's a really good save from Lloris. There's an error on Twitch's part here. Sorry guys, I don't even know if it's still streaming. It's still recording. Januzaj, Williams trying to turn, he does. Twelman. Brilliant, brilliant defending to get back. This is it. This is it here. Gnabry looking for Okazaki. Parkhurst does really well there. Michael Parkhurst, the veteran. Always well positioned. Williams. Gutierrez is there. And it's last chance saloon now. Crowd urging them forward. Kagawa muscled off it by Vilhena. That's a bad turnover. Really slow build up there. And that's it. Referee's had enough. It's 1-1. Not a bad result for either side, but the Ode going to need some wins soon. Do get a point here. 1-1 the final. So we had 3 good matches here today, guys. For you, hope you enjoyed that at home. For those that stopped on the stream, thank you so much. Let me mark down the subs. Came in. Oh no, an Okazaki. Independence didn't go to the bench at all. And the cards that were dealt out, just the one to Endo. Alright, so 1-1 there. Peanut Butter Pirates picking up a win, and Castle of Water winning, staying undefeated. So, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody who does watch this. Those who stopped in on the stream, thank you all so much for this. I know my PES videos don't tend to get a lot of views yet, but those that do watch any of my PES stuff, I know Multi Apples, Sean, you do stop in as well on some of these, and Nick as well. So thank you so much, and hope to see you guys all again for the next Super Sunday. Till next time, 0 is the number.